Second.
Hi everyone, it's signing with Nicole. My name is Nicole. So I got a great question about the general sign for black and the cultural sign for black. And if a person who is not black signs the cultural black, is that considered a racial slur? Or is it equivalent to the N-word? That's a great question. The answer is, in my opinion, no. Now, there may be some black deaf that may feel differently and they may consider it equivalent to the N-word. I personally do not believe that. The N-word is from the Spanish. The word was meant to identify the color black. When slaves arrived here in America, the Europeans were not able to properly pronounce the word for the Spanish black. Therefore, over time, it changed and transitioned to the N-word that we know today, that is meant to be a racial slur. It is meant to insult, but that's not how it originated. Now, the sign in ASL for black, which is cultural, that was designed by black individuals. So it was not meant to insult. It was not meant to be racial slur. In fact, it's the opposite. It was meant to empower and something to be proud of. It was meant to be cultural and something that is truly ours as a black community. Why is this? Well, if you think about colors, the color W-H-I-T-E, white, white. You have white shoes, a white house, white books. These are all things. But when you talk about a person, you have a white person. White, white. It's separate. You're not included in all of those things. Now, when we're talking about black, you have black shoes, black house, a black book, and a black person. We're just included, lumped together with those things. Does that mean black people are just things? It's the same sign. There's nothing unique about it. And also, when you think about the sign for a white person, it's similar to the sign beautiful. Beautiful. White person. Beautiful. When you think about the sign, the general sign for black, it's very similar to summer and ugly and black. There's nothing unique about that sign. It doesn't separate us from things. And it's not a very attractive sign either. So the black community decided we needed to come up with something that was independently ours. Something that was powerful and unique. Something that only we could use because we were going to develop that. That's where the sign black came from. And that's something that is meant to empower, is meant to be strong, and is meant to be proud. That's why only black individuals are allowed to use that sign because it was designed with a purpose. Whereas the general sign black, we're like, we'll just leave it alone. We'll let you have that. But for our black, that's ours. So it would be not respectful if a non-black person signs black. You're not respecting the culture. You're not respecting the language. You're not respecting what we have to fight for. So that's why if you're not culturally black,